All right, welcome to another Woods Report. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Okay, I've just looked on the internet, and everybody's in a buzz about the fact that R.Kelly was sentenced 30 years for federal sex crimes. So the verdict came in. It's on the New York Times. It's on all of the different LA Times online. And I'm looking here on TMZ live, and they're talking about it. It says R. Kelly has just been sentenced to 30 years in federal prison for following his conviction for 9 federal charges, including sex crimes and human trafficking.
30 years.
The disgraced singer was in the federal courthouse Wednesday in Brooklyn when Judge Ann Donnelly announced his sentence, bringing a close to one of the U.S. Attorney's Office highest profile prosecutions in years. Kelly's known he could get 10 years to life since he was convicted last September on all 9 counts. He declined to give a statement during the sentences. So what do you think about that?
The thing is, 30 years, I mean, he did bad. He did wrong. Some people who killed people don't even get that.
30 years?
30 years, right? 25, 20.
But I
think they've taken a life, okay? He did some really bad.
You don't think he should get 30 years?
I don't know about 30 years.
What do you think?
It's too extreme.
You have anything to say? Oh, you just the audience. She the audience, y'all, on this one.
I would say 15 to 20.
For what he did? Peeing and pooping on kids? He held them hostage and stuff.
30 years.
And he did mind control over these girls.
Because of the state that he's in, too.
Well, I don't know.
Like, if he would have done this in another state, would he have gotten 30 years? Because every state is different.
Yeah.
How they bring,
But they did sex trafficking because these are young girls.
Like, he's coming over here. Let me pass.
Yeah, I don't ride next to trucks. He was messing with little girls. You can't mess with underage kids.
He did so many of them. Is that why he got like 9 years for each girl?
R. Kelly was bringing girls in and out of, and he was I guess you could say statutory rape, because he's an adult and he messing with young girls. But here's the thing: R. Kelly got 30 years. What about the parents? What about all the people that allowed all this stuff to happen? He couldn't do this by himself. He couldn't get girls in and out by himself.
Right. He had people to help him get the girls.
Yeah.
Too, it was a problem because some of the girls didn't want to leave.
Okay, so but what are they going to do about all the people that helped support him to do this?
I don't know, because there were families that were trying to get these girls back, but he did still have help.
Okay.
Are they going to be, as far as accomplice, what do you call it? What's the word?
Accomplice?
Yeah. And do they get time too?
Yeah.
He's getting 30. Do they get 10? Do they get, you helped him?
And then
get some time too.
And then there was a question about, do you think he going to commit suicide? You think he gonna try to hurt himself?
I know he'll try to appeal.
It's over. He's 55. He's 55.
So he'll be 80s.
30
like,
years.
Life.
85.
What's the movie?
He'll be like Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy when they got out and all they wanted to do was go to the baseball game, and they was sitting there as old men.
Yes.
You want that cornbread?
Yeah.
That's your favorite line.
That cornbread.
Your favorite line in the movie is you gonna eat that cornbread.
Yes.
But yeah, you're right. This could be like life.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't feel bad for him. I just feel bad that it's 30 years.
Well, what did you want? 20, you said?
25.
That's 30 years. I said you don't want 30 years. What'd you think? Maybe 29 and a half.
I said, no, I did. But you asked me again. I said the first time I said 15 to 20.
Okay, 15.
So I'm thinking that.
Well, there's a difference between 15 or 20. So which one?
Isn't it about rehabilitating yourself while you're in there? Should you not learn in 20 years that you don't do that no more and you hurt these girls? And I don't know. What is the purpose of prison now? You just throw them in there for 30 years and go, oh, to heck with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
what's the purpose of it?
If you get 30 years and you 55.
Unless you've killed somebody. Some places you got the death row.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times his crime is obvious. There's some people in prison that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
But maybe they're there for a reason.
His fans, I know, are mad. Yeah. They upset because they don't feel like he should have been there in the first place.
Well, no, I think he did the crime. He needs to pay for it. I just thought 30 was a little excessive.
It's a little steep. 15 years?
I said 15 to 20.
Okay,
and
so
he can appeal.
Well, he could appeal now.
He can appeal now, but if he's doing good behavior, let him out. He didn't take a lie.
Can he sing himself out?
No. Are they even playing his music?
Yeah. Oh, you mean in prison?
No, I mean in
Well, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
When we were in Boston, we heard his song come on the radio. And the restaurant, they turned it off.
And I don't know why, because people need to learn how to separate the person from the crime. Like, they didn't play the Cosby Show when Bill Cosby was in prison. That's stupid.
And then they
what does that have to do with the Cosby Show? That's a character. Well, but yet they don't do. See, now I'm gonna go there. They don't do that with white people.
Well,
Harvey Weinstein. How many years did he get?
Well, they took his stuff back. They took.
They took his stuff back.
They stripped him of that.
He took his stuff.
That he won.
What about jail time? We don't care about you taking his award.
Yeah, didn't he get jail time, right?
How much?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even think he got jail time yet.
He didn't get 30 years.
No, he didn't. So
I don't know. If the crime, a lot of people argue about does the time fit the crime.
And again, like you said, it depends on what state you're in.
What state you're in. Another state, had he done all this, he may have gotten 15 to 20. Another state may have given him more than 30. So it's just unfortunate that each state has its own laws when it comes to different crimes that we can commit, though.
I know. For me, R. Kelly, I don't feel one way or another. I don't really care about R. Kelly like that. I guess It's
not like I care. You brought this topic up to talk about.
Because everybody's talking about it. That's why I wanted to say I mean, we care, but we don't care. I care, but I don't care.
I'm not losing any sleep.
I care that it's an ending to this thing about R. Kelly.
I really care for the girls, though.
Right.
And I pray that they get healed.
Yeah,
because they went through a lot, even with the whole news media.
Well, what do they think? Do they care about he got 30 years?
Some women, some of the girls were still trying to hold on to being with him. They really, was brainwashed, and he hurt a lot of, these women in their esteem, and I feel for them. I want them to heal.
They should talk to them, and they should talk to his wife. How come she didn't know none of this going on? His ex-wife. You sure she don't know none of this? She would talk about how she knew
the victim too.
She was, but she said she knew he kept a lot to himself, and I don't know if I trust people. I don't know if I believe that. I think a lot of people. I knew. And we all knew R. Kelly like young girls. So how would his wife not know that? So come on, y'all.
He's been on reality shows since then.
People make jokes about R. Kelly liking young girls.
Yeah.
And when I lived in Hyde Park, Illinois, he used to come there and sit in the parking lot of the high school.
Yeah.
And he would talk to the girls as they came out. And that's when I lived in Hyde Park. So everybody's always made jokes about R. Kelly liking young girls.
We didn't know he was doing all of that, though.
The sex trafficking?
Yeah.
Well, they call it sex trafficking. You know why they call it sex trafficking, right?
Why?
Because they travel with him. It's not really it's not the way we say sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking is using the girls to get money from for sex.
But taking them beyond kidnapping girls or whatever, and then selling them on the market and stuff, or taking them across state lines and all that stuff.
Okay.
He took them across state lines, but I mean, they was girls that was his girls.
Some of them could have been fearful that tried to get away, and they thought maybe he would threaten them or hurt them.
Maybe. So
you never know. The ones who did.
Well, the family said they were threatened. That's what they said. Yeah. So we don't know, y'all. Right. We don't know. So it's an end to this case. It's over. It's hope. Like you said, I don't know if he's gonna appeal. I don't know. I'm sure he will, right?
He probably will.
I'm sure he's gonna appeal.
He's not gonna sit there and say 30 years. Thank you.
Right. So we'll see. We'll see how this ends up. Right now, as we know, the breaking news is R. Kelly got 30 years. 30 years. I
think some people probably were like me. We thought it was already settled.
I thought it was already settled,
I didn't know
too.
They was still doing his court. You know? But I'm thinking he was already sentenced and he's done.
Well, they already making him sing in prison because it was a few weeks ago. Some big guy inmate was talking to his daughter on the phone, and he told her that R. Kelly was standing next to him, and she said, "Oh, have him sing, Daddy." And R. Kelly had to sing. The man said, "Hey, can you sing sing something to my daughter?" And he was singing something, and you could tell he didn't really want to sing. So they gonna be making him sing and all kind of stuff.
Is he somebody's?
I don't know, but they gonna be making him sing. I know that. They gonna be like, we love you, R. Kelly.
I thought he was kept away. Maybe I'm thinking of the other guy.
I will tell you this. As far as the talent shows, he got those on lock for the next 30 years.
For what? Inside the prison?
For the next 30 years, there's nobody that's gonna win those talent shows. Cause he's gonna write, he gonna dance, and he gonna sing. And they're gonna be like, that's not fair.
Okay.
That R. Kelly is in this prison. Some guy right now who wins every talent show is upset that R. Kelly is coming there.
Maybe he can help like a talent show where he's finding talent in prison.
Oh,
and he can, help them and promote them and get them, like help them with their singing.
He could be like
writing.
a producer.
Yeah.
You know what?
Utilize that skill.
And a lot of these guys that's rapping, they rapping stuff in prison. They won't get deals and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? He got to use. He gonna have to turn. He gonna have to turn this into something positive. 30 years.
He can build an awesome choir.
Oh, he could have a choir in prison. Cause he always would say he would be saved, and
bad for him.
You know what? He could have a choir.
He's gonna draw closer to God.
Yeah, he gonna give Kurt Franklin a run for his money.
Oh, wow.
They gonna do an album. He got 30 years. So this is it. Okay. This is over. So yeah, you good.
Okay.
All right, so we just threw our little perspective in there on R. Kelly.
On R. Kelly.
We're trying to give him, in case he see this, because he don't have nothing else but time. So he may have time to flip through and see the Woods Report. We're trying to make we're trying to make lemonade out of lemons.
Yes.
So we're trying to give you some positive to look forward to. And that is that you can do your music and stuff while you're in prison. And turn to God and do gospel music and stuff like that.
Do Christian music.
Yes. You believe you can fly. So fly on.
You be wanting to fly out of that place.
Yeah. So yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, I know. I know we're gonna get a million comments from R. Kelly fans. You got some nerve talking about R. Kelly. You guys, I hate you, you big fat slobs.
You know.
Oh, I hate you. You got stuff. You got lines between your teeth, and your sister has a beard. She needs to go home and shave. I hate you guys. R. Kelly is a man of God, and those girls are lying on him. And we get all kind of comments. So
yeah, we do.
I'm already ready for it. Bring it on, y'all.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, y'all. So that was another Woods Report. See you later.